It's New Year's. Grab a beer and let's hang out and talk basketball right now.
That's a good throw.
Please go to... The DLLS Mavs pregame show is powered by Michelob Ultra. Cheer on your team with Michelob Ultra. 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's a superior, smooth taste worth playing for. Michelob Ultra is the official beer sponsor of the NBA. I hit my knee so hard on the table just now, and I'm going to try and power through it because in 2026, it's the year of no excuses, and I'm really struggling. My name is Bobby Correll. Thanks for joining us here at the DLLS Sports Studios. That's Isaac Harris. Isaac, how are you?
Thank you, everyone out in the crowd. Doing good.
I'm serious. It hurts so bad right now. I'm trying not to cry.
I mean, I can't match. I tuned in the other day. I clicked on one of your streams, and Ron had like no sleeves on, just like showing off the guns.
Dude, Ron is always, he's dressed to impress.
Dude, he's always looking good. And so, anyway, I can't match Ron's energy, but I'm just looking at your Bluetooth mouse here. Do you just pack this around with you?
Yeah, I keep it on my backpack. I keep that thing on me. What is that? What do you mean?
No,
it comes in handy.
I think, it's good.
Are you a trackpad user?
I do, yeah. I like
all the time.
If I'm like editing stuff or videos or something, I'll use the mouse. But
well, you never know what I'm going to get into, so I always got to stay prepared. We also got Tanner with us.
Hi.
Hello, Tanner.
I'm going to add you to the injury report now. That's what I was working on.
I'm day to day. But I'm going to try and power through it.
Are you probable or questionable?
I'm probable.
Okay. What's up, Kevin?
Against my will. If it was a playoff game, I could go, but this is a regular season game, so I don't want to. But Kevin Gray is out. He's on vacation, but he is in the chat. Ron Harrod Jr. will be joining us here in about 13 or so minutes, give or take, from American Airlines Center to get you ready for tip-off between the Dallas Mavericks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Will the Mavs get revenge, or will Philadelphia not let that happen? I guess it's the 250th year Philadelphia existed in 1776, right?
I guess so. I have no clue.
All right, well, it's going down tonight. All right. Dallas is going to assert itself over those lowly Sixers. Here's a little bit of a backstory about these two teams before we really dive into the nitty-gritty. The Mavs are losers of 5 of their last 6 games dating back to their first meeting with the 76ers. We did a watch-along that night. Tyrese Maxey just did whatever he wanted against the Mavs in the fourth quarter, and it was really uncomfortable. Tonight, Anthony Davis is back. We got an applause sounder, Tanner?
Wait.
No, we don't. Okay. Anthony, clap in the chat. Clap in the chat.
Oh, wait. We got this.
We got
me the up.
Let's go. He had scored 24 points or more in 5 of his last 6 games, and he grabbed at least 14 rebounds in 4 of those 6 games and recorded either multiple blocks or multiple steals in 4 of those 6 games. It was unfortunately, not super prolonged stretch, but 6 games is a pretty good sample size. Not consecutively, of course, where he was looking really dang good. He was looking like a top 10, top 15 caliber player in the NBA. Unfortunately, hurt his groin on Christmas Day and has been out since. But he is back tonight. Back for the Sixers is Joel Embiid. He didn't play the last time these two teams met, Isaac. He's averaging 30.6 points and 8.8 rebounds per game in his last 5 games. Those 5 games were spread out across 8 games for Philly.
Is Embiid back? Back?
I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Also, Paul George is playing. I'm spoiling the injury report, but Paul George is playing, and I always forget that he even plays for them. Philly has lost 3 of its last 4 games. They've only scored 110 in 1 of those games. Isaac, the Sixers spent New Year's Eve in Dallas. What do you think they did?
Let's go with like the farmers market.
You think they were at the farmers market at midnight?
Yeah, farmers market's where it's at, where they were like parked up on an interstate, everybody else, and
just watching
the whole
fireworks?
state of Texas watching fireworks. Yeah.
Did you watch any fireworks?
No.
Did you stay up till midnight last night?
I did stay up till midnight. The kids were asleep, but there's nothing more that makes me feel old than watching like stuff like that or watching award shows, and they just keep on throwing artists up, and it's like live from LA, and it's some artist I've never heard of before, but they have. I mean, everybody's going nuts for them. It's like, don't know who you are, but
what's your dream artist lineup? If you have to listen to like 3 artists do like a 1 or 2 song set on New Year's Eve. What are you cranking up?
I'm kind of like Cooper. I don't listen to a ton of music. I mean, I like
because is it too late to take him off the show? Bobby is upset now.
I mean, I listen to like a lot of like worship music for Christian stuff, like church stuff. But I mean, Khalid was in my top artist for Spotify. So I don't know what that is. Khalid? Yeah. Chat.
Is that DJ Khaled?
Please tell me y'all know who Khalid is. No, it's not DJ Khaled. But Khalid, Taylor Swift. I've been listening to some of Swifty's new album with the kids. And
okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of a cool album. But
I think one of the songs on there sounds pretty good. It's all right.
So
I like that. I think it's a catchy tune.
Listen, AD's back. If the Mavs want to win, AD has to be on the floor basically for them this year.
Oh, this is the Isaac Harris scouting report?
No, I was just like, if you are in team like, hey, the Mavs gotta win every game possible. They got to go for this. Then AD's got to play, right? Like they're 11-31. I think it's on the screen there, right? Is it on the screen? They're 11-30.
Yeah.
11-31 when AD doesn't play. That's just crazy for him. So AD's back. He's playing. That typically has meant for record with AD. Tanner has up there 14-11. So definitely gives them a better chance of winning. But I don't even think it's about the bigs. It's about the guards. Like last time we watched Tyrese Maxey and VJ torch this team for 60 plus points, combined points last game. It
looked really easy for
Maxey
them.
had like 38. And can they do something about that backcourt in this game?
I'm struggling because I feel like you've really divided the chat. So the championship games doesn't like that you don't like music. Patrick says my age is showing for not knowing who was that person? Khalid,
yeah.
Okay, and then Ronald says Isaac has terrible taste in music. Lol.
Listen. I listen to a lot of music, but I'm gonna sit here and give you like worship artists and bands and stuff. And I feel like that's probably not the conversational thing that we're gonna.
Yeah, I mean, well, whatever.
Elevation music, Bethel,
okay.
I like them. I listen to a lot of music, Maverick City music and stuff. So,
listen to Father John Misty. He's not religious, even though the name might sound like.
I have listened to him before.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
well, that's good to know.
Nat King Cole.
Defender says team lose it all. Let's go. I think that Isaac is pretty much on record agreeing with that.
What?
To lose every game.
I do think I've never been team tank in my entire life, like this early into the season. I've been literally anti-team tank for I fought against it. Like I think tanking for teams and franchises creates bad habits. I think it has lasting impacts on young players. Year after year of tanking, I'm so anti. This year was the first year after they dug their hole and AD, got hurt, all the stuff happened, Cooper was playing point guard, which was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. And it's like they dug the hole so bad, and then you factor in the pick situation over the next 4 or 5 years. They don't have control over it. You have this one chance. You look at some of these up-and-coming teams today, like we look at San Antonio. A lot of these teams we like, San Antonio, Detroit, Houston, they have multiple lottery picks on their team. They have a Wemby and surrounded him by Castle, Harper, and some of these other guys. You have Cade, and you have multiple picks in Duran and Asar Thompson, and Jaden Ivey's barely playing now, but Houston.
What a luxury that is, right? To just have a lottery pick that's we don't need to play it.
And it's like we lived it with Luka, that we were so good early on that you had 1 year. You had one rookie year from Luka that you were bad, but you had to give up that pick to get Luka. So it was a tough situation. But then from second year on, you didn't you had no pick, because you were too good. So I think all of that is why Dallas should go that direction. And I am I'm team tank for this year. And I know it sucks. It sucks for your team to lose. And I'm not saying, and it's not about players actively trying to lose or anything like that. that's just how it's built in today's NBA, especially. Yeah, there's too many reasons for. I think that's the path they should go.
Agree on all counts. What are your thoughts on Amari Stoudemire's tenure with the Mavs? He's on the screen.
It's too short. Too short of a time. And I actually saw him in a Barnes & Noble here in Dallas.
Oh, yeah? During that or just like...
No, while he was, here in Dallas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was like, 2 weeks ago.
No.
There.
No, I rocked with Amari. I liked Amari. His tenure in Dallas, what
about Noel?
Whoa, we got Nerlens.
Did you really just make a chart with Nerlens on it?
Yeah, well, the thing
he
that
famously played for both teams.
This goes back to on Monday's game, I had Najee on a graphic that was like tank standing something, and Ron was like, "Why'd you choose Najee for that one?" And then someone in the chat was like, "I can't wait to see a graphic with Dick." Or what's the guy's name?
Dan
Dickow.
Yeah. So then I did that, and then everyone since then it's just been a random Maverick. So there's more coming.
Nerlens was my guy.
Dude, Nerlens good dude.
Dude, Rick Carlisle hated that I asked him questions about Nerlens. It was the first.
He straight up would like confront you.
Yeah, it was the first
publicly.
time that PR had a conversation with me outside of a presser about me asking questions to Rick about Nerlens. So
see, what's funny is he hated your Nerlens questions. He hated every question I ever asked him. So that's cool. My one Amari Stoudemire story. Okay, good dude. And Nerlens too. I had long conversations with Nerlens actually a few times, but
like
Amari, nothing bad to say about that dude except there was one time. So he joined after the Rondo trade. So the Mavs had already kind of like they'd fallen off a little bit. They were going through a rough time. Offense couldn't score, all these things. And the team, there was a splinter in the locker room. All right. It wasn't great. They didn't enjoy working with each other all the time. And it showed on the court. And so Amare is doing this press conference after a home loss. Right. But the whole team is about to go out. There was some sort of dinner. I don't know if it was an anniversary thing or what. I don't remember what it was, but the whole team was going out for like a team bonding dinner after the game at a local place that's very well known. And Amare is giving this press conference talking about how like we need to basically saying like we need to grow up. We need to come together. We need to be professionals.
Oh no.
We need to but the whole time he's dressed up like Captain Crunch. Like he has like a gold like weird hat on kind of thing, and like this funny like blue and yellow suit, like just looking like a complete like a goofball kind of. But he's talking about how we need to grow. It was just the funniest thing I've ever seen. So, but I mean, he was they're going out and having a good time, so he's dressed for it. So I just thought it was really.
Didn't
funny.
Amari take like wine baths? I think that was the thing.
He did bathe in wine.
Yeah, he was a thing.
Well, I can't say that for sure. I've never seen him bathe.
Good.
Have you?
No.
Oh
no. That's what I'm willing to talk about.
Just curious. Okay. Let's do our little prize pick. Well, do we have Ron in there? I don't want to jump to Ron if he's not ready.
He's here, but yeah, we can.
Ron is in. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you my prize picks pick of the night, and then we're going to be joined by Ron Harrod Jr. live from American Airlines Center, folks. It's New Year. All right. It's going to be new me on prize picks. Isaac, I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm on a bit of an L streak right now on prize picks. And 3 of the last 4 games, all 4 have been losses, but 3 of the 4 have come down to a single stat, like a rebound or a point or this.
You suck.
No, I don't suck. I'm getting very unlucky, but that's going to change tonight on prize picks. Cooper Flagg, more than 2.5 assists. All right. Najee Marshall, more than 9.5 points. I think the Knife's double-digit scoring streak is going to continue. Tyrese Maxey, more than 4.5 assists. I think the Mavs might pay a little more attention to him today than they did last time they played. And VJ Edgecombe, more than 11.5 points. It might seem unambitious, folks, but I just need a win. My $5 pick, when it hits, will give me 13 buckaroos in cold hard cash that I will use to pay for my lunch tomorrow. If you want to play along, download Prize Picks today. Use promo code DLLS when making your first $5 lineup in your account. Be plus $50 in lineups to use anytime you like on Prize Picks. It is good to be right. Speaking of someone that's always right, he's always correct, and he always looks right too, is the great Ron Harrod Jr. joining live from American Airlines Center. Ron, how the heck are you? Happy New Year.
Swole Ron.
How you doing, Isaac? How you doing, Bobby? I'm feeling good.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. I was just talking about earlier how I tuned in the other day and you had like some cutoff sleeve shirt on, just showing off the guns. Dude's been grinding in the gym. I was like, dude, I can't match Ron's energy, man.
Yeah, I'm high on life, of course. This is professional shit, clearly.
Okay.
We're going there.
Just to make sure. But yeah, we're feeling good. Jason Kidd, we got a Kyrie Irving update. No update. Was asked by my former coworker Tim Collinshaw. Is there an update for Kyrie Irving? He said no. Tim followed up. Would you be upset if he does not play for the All-Star game? He said no. So if Kyrie Irving does not play for the All-Star game, it seems like it wouldn't surprise Jason Kidd, according to the man himself.
That's weird because, like, okay, it could mean that he could still play before the All-Star game. Like, it just because J Kidd said I wouldn't be upset if he didn't doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look too far into that. But Ron, you're at practice all the time. You're there before the home games and everything. Like, have you seen Kyrie do any more stuff on the court than kind of just the messing around stuff that we've seen him do for a couple months? Like, have you seen him do any sort of meaningful, like, basketball stuff?
Nothing meaningful. I've seen him do like some fun joking around at practice a couple of times, but like he doesn't allow them. Well, what I've been told is that we cannot come in while he's doing like true hard basketball warm up stuff. He does that before the media is allowed in the American Airlines arena, is what I've been told. Which means he is doing something. We just can't take pictures of it, nor can we view him kind of working out. So he's doing something. We just can't, sadly see it.
Ron, you're there for kids pregame stuff. Do you have any insight on what we can expect from Anthony Davis tonight as far as minutes, load? Is it normal AD or are we getting like a little tuned back AD?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're getting a full load from Anthony Davis. I mean, Jason Kidd says minute restriction, but it is 30 to 34 minutes. So, I mean, while he did say restriction, he did say 30 to 34 minutes. So I think, Joel Embiid versus Anthony Davis tonight, Joel Embiid was probable. I'm pretty sure he'll play based on Nick Nurse. So I think we'll see, Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis kind of go band for band tonight.
You're such a jerk for asking that question, and you're a jerk for playing along, all right? Just want to make it through one pregame show without losing my mind, all right? We'll try again the next game.
Okay.
Let's get to tonight's Mavs player spotlight. It's PJ Washington, all right? Now, normally for the player spotlight, Kevin Gray likes to highlight a player that's maybe playing better the last 5 games, the normal, or is riding a hot streak or whatever. PJ's been struggling, and so we're going to shine the spotlight on him, all right? PJ, we see you, buddy. I think everyone is, well, Isaac, I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on PJ. I was with you on trade deadline day in 2024 when they got him, and you seemed very excited. But on this show, we all think, like, dude, he's really freaking good.
So good.
Like, he can be, I don't think you want him to be your second best player or whatever, but, like, he is definitely one of the better players at his position in the NBA. He's a starting caliber player on literally any team in the league outside of maybe OKC just because they have too many good players. The Mavs need PJ Washington to be good, not just kind of fine. They need him to be good every single night.
Are you going for me or him?
I don't know. I was kind of looking halfway, hoping someone just want to jump in.
Well, I can say this with PJ Washington. Like Bobby said, he's kind of struggled. The numbers aren't like bad. Like, oh, PJ's been terrible. It has definitely not been anything like that. But it's just the standard was so high over the first month. Him even being like, okay, it's like, oh, PJ's declining, which is like kind of unfair to a player. But he was just so hot throughout the first 4 to 6 weeks of the season. Again, he did roll his ankle. We all saw the video. It was a pretty bad rolled ankle. He missed some games. He returned. I'm not saying that this injury has anything to do with his play. I haven't got a chance to talk to him myself or just ask him, like, what does he kind of think of his play over the last couple of weeks? Or has the ankle been bothering him at all? He has not been on the injury report, by the way. But he seemed like he's struggled at just some of the little things lately. But I wouldn't be surprised, he's battling like a Paul George type player at night. Maybe he just gets up for those kind of matchups. We kind of can see something maybe like that tonight.
Yeah, I like PJ a lot. I think he's one of the better players on the team. And I think he's a winning type of player. So when you go into next year, I'm glad that they literally can't trade him this year.
Yep.
I hope that he's on this roster going into next year because I think he can help this team win. Ron, I got another question for you. Can you give us any insight into D'Lo's illness?
Is that what he was listed with tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, he's out with an illness. I just didn't know that sickness coming
Been
back.
out for a while.
No, he came back. He was out.
He got sick again?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of shocked by it.
I mean, he returned. I mean, he played. So, I mean, this is the second illness he's had. That's why I was surprised. I actually didn't
He
even
played? When?
He played the other day.
Wow.
And then
sparingly.
He logged minutes. Yeah, I mean, after New Year's Eve, he's sick, so.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Ron, what'd you do last night?
I'm not really sure. Well, I did see Miami upset Ohio State. So that was fun.
Oh,
I didn't get a chance to see Michael Irvin beating the trash can. That would have been pretty fun to see live. I wasn't that close. But after that, I did go to the Stranger Things, like the final premiered in the theaters. Like it's also on Netflix, but I went to the theater showing. So that was kind of cool. It was way too much clapping. It was kind of actually very Avengers-esque, where people are like talking mid-movie and like clapping at every scene of a character. That was a little cringe. It was a little cringe. But I get it. People are happy. I'm not gonna hate on people being happy. But yeah, kind of wish all the clapping didn't happen.
Yeah, I hate when people clap. You should just sit there and just be quiet. I'm just kidding.
Oh man!
All right, we got some super chats to get through before we get to the keys to victory.
Uh-oh.
First up, classic Sting lover $1.99. The One More Thing King is in the house.
Let's go. Thanks for the support to them.
Thank you for supporting us on his behalf. Billy with the $5 super. This is like a crossover from my dreams. Let Isaac know that we appreciate him, but he better know that Yogi Ferrell is the second best Mav of all time, and the number one best Mav of all time is Solid Measure.
That's the most random thing of all time. One of the fun things about Yogi is Yogi was here the year before OG's draft, and they both went to Indiana. And I remember I really wanted OG on the Mavs.
Oh, me too.
And I remember talking to Yogi in the locker room about OG. And he gave me one of my favorite quotes about like a prospect or an up-and-coming player. He said that OG has tree trunks for thighs.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wow, okay. Well,
a fitting description.
Now I awkwardly got to look at his thighs. But I like OG. I've always liked OG.
Yogi was quite built himself, too. He was not a very – he is not a very tall guy. He's still – with us, but Laner with the $5 super. Are we not concerned if AD gets injured again? His trade value going even lower. It seems like the Hawks have set their bar for trade. Trade him now in all caps. Ron, are you worried? Or I guess, are you any more worried about AD's status in trade conversations if he plays or if he gets held out or if he gets hurt again or whatever?
I don't think his trade value can drop with a non-season ending injury. Like his hamstrings hurt. It's when you trade for Anthony Davis, you're kind of trading for everything that comes with him. Which maybe an ankle, maybe a hamstring, just maybe like a small injury that might keep him out a couple of games. I don't think that's going to move the trade value at this point, to be honest. I think the only thing that can significantly drop his value is literally if he had a season ending or a 2-month span of having to be out. Something like that will clearly hurt his injury because he'd be essentially injured during the deadline.
Oh, yeah. A siren just went by.
Oh, no.
Isaac, do you agree? Do you see it the way that Ron does?
Yeah, I mean, I'm scared every time. I've been in the camp, and I hate this because I love AD as a person. I think he stepped into an impossible situation being traded for Luka, and and he's done literally everything right. I think as far as embracing the city and all the stuff. But I have been in the camp of I think they should trade him sooner than later. I think just the extension talks coming up and. Just the injury history, I think a huge injury to Anthony Davis right now could really set this team back for a bit. And I've been in that camp for a bit, and so I'm more of on the side of I would probably take a little bit less than what the majority of people out there, just because I just don't want this next era of Cooper Flagg to be in the long-term Anthony Davis business. I just think it's two different timelines and style of plays too, and just a lot of different reasons with that. So yes, I am scared every time he steps on the floor right now.
Yeah, the key is just that 25 games played out of 67 possible. That's tough, man. That's really tough.
Yikes.
All right, 3 keys to the game. First off, can anyone make a stinking three-pointer? Ron, since December 6th, did you know the Mavs are making only 8.3 threes per game? That is dead last in the NBA. They're only even taking 25.4 threes per game, which is 4 fewer than any other team is even attempting. In fact, the gap between 30th place Dallas and the 29th place Kings is wider than the gap between 29 and 25. Like, they are way, way down there. The last time they played the Sixers, they were just 3 of 18 from 3. Do you foresee tonight, Ron, being the night where they finally get the long ball going?
Well, one, they have to take more three-pointers. I mean, you would think you were talking about 1986, let alone 2026. I mean, they have to take more threes. They have to make more threes. It's almost like watching college basketball. I don't know if anybody in chat is a huge college basketball person, but the spacing is disgusting in college basketball. It was so hard to watch certain players like a Dylan Harper or even a Flagg play last year because the spacing is disgusting. And the Mavs are almost like a college team, which is not a compliment, under any circumstance.
They're really
I would
good.
hope that tonight. Yeah, I mean, I would just, I'm in schematic wise, like in doing the thing, not like in talent, no. But
Cooper was in college last year.
I think that things eventually. The Sixers are still a really good team. They're also really fast. It can sometimes be hard to make threes versus teams that can close out really fast. I don't think tonight is night that it flips around, but sometimes threes are just based on luck and going in. We've seen that with the Mavs and teams missing against them. Sometimes it comes down to that. So hopefully that this, luck is on the Mavs side tonight.
I just want them to attempt threes. It was like 3 or 4 games ago, kid said post game that they got to shoot over 33s. And because I forgot what it was. It's like 25, 26 or something. And they got to just work on getting more threes up. And then the next game they had 26. And I was like, all right, well, that message.
Not really taking that very seriously.
So I just want them to shoot them. So at this point, just chuck them up. Like, we got to
miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Max Christie getting the start again tonight.
Poor Mac.
He's been shooting well. Okay, maybe him and Clay can combine to take 20. I don't know.
Ron, go to sleep.
Second one. Oh yeah, Ron, are you just meditating?
No, I'm tweeting, everybody.
Make sure don't lock your knees, dude. Don't lock your knees.
I have no idea why my eyes are so low. I don't mean to scare people, but I've been looking at that
just
too.
In, Ron.
I'm doing the best I can, everybody.
Number 2, turnovers. All right, with Paul George on the floor this year, Philly turns it over just 10.8% of their possessions. That is really, really good. And they have a 2.3 to 1 assist to turnover ratio as a team. That is also really good whenever he's on the floor. Now with him off the floor, they turn it over more than 15% of the time. I see that as okay. Usually if PG's out there, you have George, you got Maxey, you got Edgecombe. That's a lot of playmakers. You can also play through Embiid. These are all guys that are pretty responsible with the ball. The last time the Mavs played Philly, they committed 10 more turnovers than the Sixers. That was obviously a huge component to the game. Do either of y'all? We only have a minute left. Do either of y'all have anything to say about turnovers?
No.
Good luck.
Turnover bad.
And then the last one. This one was suggested by Isaac Harris, but I also saw a couple people in chat, including Luke, call it out. Dominic Barlow. My note for him is, what the heck, man? He's got 2 20-point games in his career. They've both come against the Mavs. Will they put the clamps on Dominic Barlow tonight?
I don't know. Is PJ ready for that assignment?
I hope so, dude. He missed the last one. PJ did not play in that game.
It's happening.
PJ is going to shut his ass down tonight.
I want to point out, too, fast breaks. Sixers are 30th in the league in opponent fast break points, and the Mavericks are 5th in the league in fast break points. So that equation goes together as a positive thing for the Mavs. Can they exploit that? That's a big one.
Score. Go run. Run real fast. Ron, any closing thoughts before we let you go get out there on the court?
I'm just excited to see what, the Flagg versus Edgecombe matchup. Anytime Flagg going against another top 5 guy, I think it's always something to watch. So Flagg versus VJ, I think must-see TV.
I appreciate you, man. Enjoy the game. Do some good reporting. Follow him at Ron Knows Sports, and we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you on the postgame show.
See you guys.
Bye, Ron.
See you, Ron.
All right, that'll do it for us. We will be back with you in about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 if it goes to overtime. Heck, maybe more. We got nothing going on later tonight. Yep. Double overtime, triple overtime. What do you think?
Let's do regulation.
Okay. Tanner, what's your prediction for the game?
Someone's going to win the game and someone will lose.
Isaac, what's your prediction for the game?
That's bold. Embiid and Paul George are playing. I think that kind of hurts Philly, to be honest. Now, I think it's a tight game. Clutch game. But I think Philly wins by like 4.
Oh, Philly wins. Okay. Oh, you know what? Dude, before I found out Embiid was playing, I thought the Mavs are going to win. With Embiid, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But with AD playing, I don't know. I guess to be controversial, I'll say the Mavs win.
AD
so
has
we got Mavs win, Philly wins, and we got spineless.
AD has to win this Embiid matchup. Like, I know Embiid's played better of late, but AD has to go out there and like show that he is faster, more mobile, and just the better player right now. He can't look slow or anything against Embiid.
AD stands for assert dominance. All right, that's what he's going to do. We got a Mavs 150, Sixers 99 prediction in the chat. I love that. It's probably going to come true. But whether it does or not, we will be back with you about 10-15 minutes after the post-game or after the game ends for our hour-long post-game bonanza. You have no idea what to expect, so definitely make sure to join us for that. Until then, hey, enjoy your night. Enjoy the game. That's Tanner. That's Isaac. Hi. That's Bobby. That was Ron. You're awesome. And we'll see you very soon for the postgame show.
See you later on, Danny Collins.
We all silly like the mayor.